Imagine waking up on a world where the sun never moves, a planet frozen in a death grip, tidally locked to the star that gives it life. One side of Earth becomes a blazing, eternal day, a scorched hellscape where oceans boil into steam, continents crack like shattered glass, and metal melts in the open air. The sky above the day side turns white-hot, storms rise into towers taller than mountains, and the ground glows with liquid rock as temperatures push beyond anything humans could ever survive. But swing to the opposite side of the planet, and everything changes. The night side becomes a silent, frozen graveyard trapped in eternal darkness. Temperatures plunge to hundreds of degrees below zero. The atmosphere collapses into falling crystals, and cities turn into black, airless tombs buried beneath layers of frozen clouds. And in between these two extremes lies the Twilight Belt, a razor-thin ring around the planet where the sun hugs the horizon forever, a place of perpetual sunset where humanity desperately clings to survival. Entire civilizations would form along this glowing frontier, battling hurricane-force winds created by the violent airflow rushing from the inferno of the day side to the deep freeze of the night side. Crops would only grow in protected zones. Water would constantly evaporate and refreeze in deadly cycles, and every human settlement would be one climate disaster away from extinction. Global power grids fail, satellites melt or freeze, oceans migrate toward the night side and collapse into continent-sized glaciers, while the day side's intense heating creates supercharged lightning storms capable of ripping the sky apart. Even the air becomes unstable, expanding violently on the day side, collapsing on the night side, turning the atmosphere into a planetary engine of destruction. And as centuries pass, the surviving humans adapt. Taller, paler, night-adapted people in the darkness. Heat-resistant, red-skinned populations in the blazing light. And twilight dwellers with massive lungs and storm-hardened bodies. But the most terrifying truth is this. Once Earth becomes tidally locked, there is no escape. The planet stops spinning, the climate divides into eternal extremes, and humanity is forced to evolve, relocate, or die within the narrow ribbon of sunset that becomes the last possible home for life. And in this world of permanent day, permanent night, and a thin line between them, every sunrise is gone forever because the sun will never move again.